some Smarties. So today we are looking at this artist who is Ophelia, and she is an artist from Hong Kong. So I thought, why not? Why don't we study an artist that is where we are right now? So what you're going to do is you're going to look at all of the elements of art to make sure that you can create your artwork today. Now, it's going to be an experimental kind of play for you today, and we're going to be inspired by what you see in the book that I'm going to show you. I'm going to give you the equipment that you might need first. So I've got scissors, I've got glue, I've got Posca pens, you can use felt tips, I've got Sharpies or permanent pens in 2 different sizes, I've got pencil, ruler, I've also got some shapes. These are our art questions, but you can just find shapes around your home. You can draw around cups, saucers, you can draw around any shape that you can find, especially sellotape's a good one. And I've also got some collage material. You can use anything you can find in your house. That might mean that you either want to make collage paper like me to start with, or you can just find it around your house. You can use newspaper, you can use the insides of magazines. It's completely up to you. So I'm going to show you what we're going to do today. So here we have this beautiful book, and it's an interactive art book. And what it is a beautiful collection of our illustrator who is based in Hong Kong. And she likes to express herself using colour and shape. Now, colour and shape, of course, is one of our elements of art. Now, what you're going to do is I'm going to show you some of her work, and I wonder what other element of art you can see. Well, I can see form here to create a fish and a whale, and another form of a bird. We've definitely got a lot of colour here. Now we've got some shape as well. Why do you think she's used orange and blue, I wonder? What do we call those colours? I know that they are opposite each other on the colour wheel. Have a look here. She is playing with what we call perspective, which is a word that we use to give a sense of where things are, a sense of depth. Is it far away? Is it close? Where are the trees? And we know that this one is further away because it is behind the shape. Also look at the colours. Ooh, look at this one. This makes me feel completely different to all the other pages. Makes me feel calm. It has a sense of movement as well. This one, only using black and white. Oh, I'd love to be able to paint in those shapes there. Here we've got the same shape, but we are repeating our pattern. We're repeating. We could also print this, couldn't we? Because we know that printing means to repeat. We've got some fabulous sheep here made up of lots of different shapes. Another pattern here, very, very simple. Ooh, this one nice. This one has a texture. You can see how this has been made. I wonder what material you would use to create that texture there. This one feels like it's been inspired by the garden. So lots of artwork is inspired by different things. Oh, this one. Now I think this one is very Hong Kong. We see a lot of boats around our island, and this one really inspires the big ships that go past with all their cargo on it. Oh, a lovely other one that gives a sense of movement. So this book is fabulous for giving me some inspiration to use texture, colour, space, but also to include pattern and to think about our colour combinations. So, oh, fabulous, my favourite animal here, a whale. What I would like you to do is to be inspired by our artist, Ophelia Pang, and to experiment with colour, shape, line, texture, and think about how pattern can inform your design to start with. So I'm going to show you how we can do that.
Firstly, I have cut some shapes using my collage paper. I'm arranging it first before I'm sticking it down, inspired by Ophelia Pang's artwork. I've then used a Posca pen and also a felt tip marker to add in different patterns, giving it some depth and adding in different shapes like a landscape. I'm filling each shape in with a new material, using greens to match the trees. I'm also using pattern, as you can see, using oil pastels, felt tips. You can also use colouring pencils or paint, whatever you can find at home. I'm using red because it is the complementary colour of green. I'm filling in the spaces, adding pattern and experimenting as I go.